Just relaxing the legs, relaxing the hips, the back. Softening the face, the jaws. Just let it go. And start to connect with your breath. Notice your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Feel your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And just stay here for about a minute or two, breathing in, following your breath, and breathing out. Rhonda is here. Few more breaths. Then slowly begin to open your eyes and just roll your body to the right and roll to the left. Just moving any which way you want to, doesn't matter. Listen to your body. And come back on your back. Bring the bottom of your feet together so the bottom of the feet are touching each other. Diamond shape. You can rock side to side, loosening up the hips, resetting the spine, sacrum, and iliac spine. Just move side to side. Eventually bring the right knee over the left in a twisting position. You can keep looking straight towards the ceiling or look to your right. So your right knee goes to the left. Your gaze is up or to your right. Stay here, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Couple more breaths. Come back to that diamond shape. Bottom of the feet together, knees fall apart. Rock side to side. And bring the left knee over the right, twisting. And then start to look towards your left side. Take a breath. Deepen your breath. So throughout this practice, just go back to your breath every time you started thinking about something else. Come back to your breath. The breath is the connector. The mind, the body, the spirit, connected. They're not only connected, they are one. They're this in uniform. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's come back to diamond shape. And just move gently right and left. Massage your glutes. Eventually, you're going to bring the knees to your chest, both of them. Let's take a moment to straighten the leg towards the ceiling. See if you can draw the toes of the leg towards your head like you're thinking about doing a plow pose, but not quite yet, not all the way. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your knee be directly above your hips. Slide your hands in between the legs. And just open your legs, stretch the inner thighs. Here you can rock side to side also. Bring the legs back together. Bend both knees. And let's plant the feet down in front of the hips. Then palm down next to you. We're going to lift the hip off the ground in the bridge pose. Breathe in and breathe out. See if you can lift it up a little higher. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold it for one more breath. Slowly begin to come back down. Take your time. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Draw the knees back to your chest. Let's guide both knees to the left. You can make this a twist, double knee twist if you like. Take deep breaths. Connect the mind, body, and spirit. Remembering they're not just connected, they are one. So when you nourish one part, all the other parts are nourished. When you nourish your body, your spirit lifts up. Your soul nourishes, and vice versa. They are all one. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly come back, knees to chest. Switch side and go back to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a few more breaths here. And slowly come back, bring the knees back to your chest. And gently plant the foot down on the floor, a few inches from your hips. Palm down, next to your body. Lift the hip up, bridge pose. Maybe this time you're able to lift one leg up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in and out. Bring that leg down and switch legs. Lift the other leg up. Breathe in and bring the leg down. Lift the hip higher. Breathe in and slowly come back down. Once on the floor, take a breath in and out. Let's flop the knees down into a diamond shape. Rock side to side. Keep your diamond shape, but lift your feet off the floor and wrap your palm around your feet and draw your heels towards your pubic bone, towards your hip. Holding the both feet together, rock side to side. So keep holding both feet with your palm. Start rocking forward and back. It might take you about 5 or 10 times. Just keep rocking forward and back till you can sit up. It might take you a while, but just massaging your back. And once you come up, find a seat in a diamond seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. In and out. Let's cross the ankles. Cross the ankles. Adjust your seat. Make sure you're comfortable. Breathing in, lift your hands up, embracing the heaven above. Right hand comes down, lengthen the left hand towards the right side. We're gonna switch hands. Breathe in, both hands is up, and switch to the other side, and lengthen. 2 more times on your own. Breathing in, switching hands, and lengthen, side to side. Breathe in, and lengthen. One more. And last one. So whatever hand, if you have your right hand up, place it on your left knee. We're gonna twist to the left side. Breathing in, lift your chest, lift your gaze, lift your spine. Breathing out, twist and turn. Look over your left shoulder. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, twist and turn. Breathing in, come back to the center and place the left hand on the right knee and the right hand behind you. Breathe in, twist and turn. One more. Breathe in, twist and turn. And slowly come back, facing the front. Take a breath in and take a breath out. As you breathe in, both hands comes up. Palm together. Bring it to your forehead, your lips, and your heart. Breathe in. Lift your hands. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Palm together. Bring it to your heart center. Breathing in. Gather all the strength you need for the rest of the day. And breathing out. Relax into the center. Breathing in. Gather happiness for the rest of your week. And center yourself as you breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Lift your hands up. Palm together. Bring it to your forehead, your lips, and your heart. We're going to stay here for a breath in and a breath out. The next time you breathe in, extend the hands forward and out. Coming back the same direction, palm together and center, right at your heart. Breathe in, out. Breathe out, in. Breathing in, extension, expansion. Breathing out, contraction. Open up your hands as you breathe in. And bring them back together and relax, release. One more. Spread your happiness as you open. Gather all the strength you need. And center. Stay here for a moment. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Let's find a tabletop. We're going to do a few cats and cows to warm up the spine. Breathe in, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Breathe out, round your back and sit towards your heel as if you're thinking about a child pose. Breathe in, come back, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Breathe out, round and sit towards your heel. Even your glutes may touch your heel. One more. Breathe in. Chest opens. Breathe out. Let's find a child pose this time. Just sit back, run, lengthen your hands. Couple of breaths in and out. In. Look up. Start to walk your hands towards your knee. Then walk your hands towards your feet in the back. Bring your right hand, windmill it around your knees from the right to the left and lift your hip up and bring the right hand up. Half camel pose. Sitting back down, windmill that right hand back. Follow with the left hand and lift back up. And left hand is up and your hip is off your heels. One more time on both sides. Windmill the hands around. Lift up on your knee. Last one. Switch side. And lift up. And slowly come back down. Both hands at the back this time. Now pressing both palms down on the floor. Lift the hip up. And look up. You can drop your head or look towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. And slowly come back down. Sitting on your heels. Slide your hands forward. Come into puppy pose. You can come into tabletop first, then walk the hands forward, chest towards the floor. The hip is directly above the knee. Your third eye may be on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And let's slowly slide forward so the belly will come to the floor. Spin to pose. Good. Let's place the palm by the floating ribs. Then find a cobra pose. Just look up. Now look towards your right shoulder. Bend your right knee. Maybe you can see your toes or heel back there. Then come back down. We're going to switch side. Breathe in and pushing on your palm. Cobra pose. Bend your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. See if you can see your heel or toes back there. And slowly come back down. One more. Breathing in, bend both knees. And find a cobra pose. And slowly come back down. Take a breath in and out. Now we're going to lift up to tabletop. Lengthen your left hand and your right leg back. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Come back down. Switch hands and feet. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Trying to balance these muscles around the spine. And come back to tabletop. Good. Let's lift the left hand up towards the ceiling. Look up. Slide that left hand under your right armpit and soften down, putting the weight on the left shoulder. Take a breath in and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Pushing on your right palm, come back, lift that left hand up, and come back to your tabletop. Switch hands. The other hand comes up, slide it under your armpit, soften down. 3 deep breaths in and out. Let's come back up, lift that right hand up, and come back to tabletop. Let's warm up the belly a little bit. Let's get back to that balancing pose. Left hand out, right leg back. Lengthen the right leg back and the left hand forward. Elbow to knee, touch, and extend it back. How about 5 of those? Elbow to knee and back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to your tabletop. Take a breath in and out. Let's switch side. Lengthen left leg, right hand, elbow to knee, and back 5 times. And come back to your tabletop. Take a breath in and out. Let's find a downward dog. So get on your tippy toes and lift your hip up. Now this is your first downward dog. So let's just stretch the hamstrings, bend one knee or the other, move your hips side to side, chest towards the floor. You can stay here, or you can bring your left hand to grab your right calf or right ankle and look underneath your right armpit. Look towards the sky. And then come back to your downward dog. Switch hands. Right hand grabs the left ankle or calves. Look underneath your armpit. Take a breath in and out. And come back. Look forward and slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Look up to lengthen your spine. Then fold again. Let's do that one more time. Look up to lengthen your spine and fold again. This time, push your feet down, bend your knee and rise up. Hands comes up. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Pull straight up and then to the right side. Come back to the center. Switch hands. Left hand grabs the right wrist, pull straight up, and then to the other side. Then come back. Let's get in a cactus hand, bend the elbows, open your chest, look towards the ceiling. Open your rib cages. Then hands comes back up, palm together. Bring it to your forehead, your lips, and your heart. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Every corner of your feet is gripping the floor. Lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders, roll them back. Soften your face. Eyes closed. Take a breath in. And follow your breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And gently open your eyes and release the hands to the side. Breathing in. Hands comes up, embrace the heaven above. Twist your hands to the right side. Open up the hands to the right side. Hands comes back up. Open up to the left side. Hands comes back up. Swan dive down into the floor. Look up and lengthen. Plant your hands down. Walk your feet back. You're gonna flow through chaturanga, high plank, low plank, slide forward, cobra. Tucking your toes, downward dog. Come back up. Three-legged dog. Lift the right leg up. Let's bend the right knee so that we can open up the hip flexor a little bit. And straighten that right leg again. Bring the right knee to chest and back. Then step the right leg forward by the right hand. Let's drop the back knee down, kneeling lunge. Good. We're going to push the hip forward. Good. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Open up the hips. Then we're going to slide the hip back and straighten the front leg. Hamstring stretch here. And just see if you can fold over that front leg as you breathe out. Let's bend that front leg again, front knee. I'm gonna open up that front leg about a few inches to the right side. Lizard pose. Bring your hands inside. So we're gonna try and keep the hands straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Coming back. See if you can lift your chest, walk the feet back in, lift your chest, lift your gaze, lift your hands up. We're gonna twist to the right side. Right hand goes to the back, left hand in front. Drop the back hand, the right hand towards your back feet or your back, and lift the front hand up. Or you can drop it to the back heel if you can reach. Let's bring both hands up again. We're going to twist to the left side. Left hand goes to the back. Drop the back hand down towards the back leg and lift the front hand. Beautiful. Let's wheel both hands down the floor. We're going to lift the back knee off the ground and walk the back foot forward a little bit. Stay on the ball of your back leg. Crescent lunge. Find strength to come up. Hands come up. You might wiggle a little bit like I'm doing. Breathe in and breathe out. Next, let's fold all the way down. Hands comes down. Straighten your front leg, pyramid pose. You might want to make some adjustment. Don't make your feet too far from each other. You can narrow it a little bit. Breathe in to look up. Breathe out to fold on that straight leg. So here, the front leg, you should be stretching your hamstrings. The front leg should be stretching, should be straight. Breathe in and breathe out. You're gonna shift the weight to the front leg, bend the front knee, standing split, shift the weight to the front leg, lift the back leg up. Breathe in and breathe out. So the back leg doesn't have to be too high. You want to try and keep your hip in a square position. Breathe in and breathe out. Step in the back leg behind the front leg. Breathe in to look up. Hands comes towards your shin or your knee. And breathe out to fold, hands down. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Stepping back with the left leg, step back. Then the right leg, Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can float the right leg, it doesn't have to touch the floor. High plank, low plank, find cobra and up dog. Meet up at downward dog. Wow, that's a lot. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. First, take a breath in and out in your downward dog. Lift your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Your hip is open. Straighten that leg back up. Knee to chest and back. Step it forward. Drop the back knee down. Push your hip forward. Stay here for a breath. And out. Slide your hip back. Straighten the front leg. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Stretch the hamstring in the front leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe one more breath. Let's bend the front knee. Then we're going to lift the hands up, come up, Hands come up. I'm going to twist to the left, bring the left hand back and right hand forward. Drop the back hand down and lift the front hand. See if you can look up. Bring both hands up and twist to the right. Lift the front hand and drop the back hand. Look up. Windmill both hands down inside the front leg and walk the front leg to the left a little bit so you can open up your hips in a lizard pose. And when you are ready, lift up the back knee. Walk that back leg forward a little bit. Now find a way to let go your hands, push your feet down, lift your chest, lift your hands, lift your gaze. You got this. All you have to do is take a breath in and take a breath out. And windmill the hands all the way back down to the floor. Now let's straighten the front leg as much as you can. Look up, breathe in, then fold over that straight leg, pyramid pose. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. I'm going to transfer the weight to the front leg, bend the front knee, standing split, lift the back leg up. Take a breath in and out. Then place the back leg behind the front leg. Look up to lengthen your spine. A little balancing involved. Then fold. Good for your hamstrings. One more. Breathe in. Look up. Breathe out. Fold. Now let's step the back leg back. Follow with the front leg. You can float that leg if you like. High plank to low plank. Cobra. And let's come to tabletop. Knees down. And tabletop. And child pose. Sit on your heels. Lengthen your hands out. Go back to your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to come back to tabletop. And we're going to lengthen the left hand and the right leg again. Elbow to knee 5 times. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Switch. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back to tabletop. Take a breath. We're going to lengthen the right leg back. And we're going to bring it towards the right side, parallel with the left knee. And here we're going to start sliding that right leg out. Keep going till you can come on your elbows. And keep stretching. And find a spot that you can feel it, but you're still comfortable. And stay there. Deep breath. Bring that right leg in slightly and lift up your chest and lift up your hands. Hands comes to T. Drop the left hand down and lengthen your right hand. Left hand down to the left. And lengthen your right hand straight from your pinky toes to your pinky fingers. Then come back up and straight to the other side. And let's come back to tabletop. Switch inside. When you're ready, just lengthen that other leg back and lengthen the other hand forward. Let's do elbow to knee 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then lengthen that leg again. Swing it to the left, parallel with the right knee. Begin to extend it out. Keep going. When you can't go anymore, come on your elbows. See if you can go a little bit more. Then find your spot, stay there. Few breaths. Walk that left foot back in slightly. Lift your chest, lift your hands into a T shape. Right hand comes down on the right side, left hand above your head. Lengthen, stretch, side stretch it. Breathe in and out. Come back up. And lengthen to the other side. And slowly come back to your tabletop. Take your breath in and take your breath out. Get on your tippy toes. Lift up for downward dog. You're gonna bend one knee or the other. Move your hips side to side. Push the floor away. Any movement you like here that please you. Walk your hand towards the middle of your mat. Then walk your feet to the outside of your hands. And see if you can find a yogi squat here. Knees and toes fall apart. Heels in. Hands comes to prayer. Lift your chest up. Take your breath in and out. Gently open your eyes if it's closed. Release your hands to the back on the floor and have a seat right in the middle of your mat. Bring the knees slightly close together. Transition into boat pose. Just lift the legs off the floor. And if you like, you can let go your hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. In and out. Last one. In and out. Come back down, feet down on the floor. Take a breath. We're going to twist. Bring your right hand behind you and your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Take a breath in and twist and turn over your shoulder. One more. Breathe in. Twist and turn. Gently come back to the center and take a breath. Switch side. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. And slowly come back. Take a breath. Now cup your knee and slowly lie your back down onto the floor. And slowly lengthen your legs out for a second. And just fine, roll your body left and right. Just shake your body loose. Shake your feet. Shake your hands. Shake your head. So from here, interlock your fingers behind your neck, behind your head. So you're looking up, you lift your neck off the floor. Bring your left leg straight up, knees directly above your hip. Right elbow to knee. Touch. And bring it down, switch legs. And touch the other leg and down. Keep switching. Do as many as you can. Elbow to knee. Last one. Oh, come all the way down, feet down. We're gonna windshield wipe our knee, just wipe to the left, wipe up to the right. Just moving the knees left and right. And bring the knees to your chest. Straighten your left leg down onto the floor. Use your right hand, just open up the right hip to the right side. Bring the right knee to the right side. Lying down tree pose. Take a breath. Then bring that knee back. Use your left hand, guide it to the left side. Twist it. Extend your right hand out and look to your right. And it's okay if you can straighten that right leg out, straighten it out, and use your left hand to drag it towards your head. If your right leg is straight, bend the right knee. Your right hand now grabs your right ankle. Draw the heel to your glute. Look towards your left. Quad stretch. And gently roll back on your back and straighten that right leg down. Shake them, shake both legs. Bring the left knee to your chest. Use your left hand, guide it to the left. Take a couple of breaths. Gently bring it back. Use your right hand, guide the left knee to your right. Once you find your spot, start to look towards your left. Extend your left hand. And if you straighten your leg on the other side, try and straighten it on this side too. Straighten that left leg. A few more breaths. Gently bend that left knee. Look towards your right side. Left hand grabs the ankle. Quad stretch on this side. And gently roll back on your back. Bend both knees. Plant both feet down. Palm down right next to you. Lift your hip up. Bridge pose. Couple of breaths. Slowly come down. Take a breath in and out. Knees to your chest. Soften your back. Gentle movements. Release one leg down. And release the other leg down. Hands be at your side. Find your Savasana, resting place. Heels and toes out. Begin to close your eyes. Soften your body. Letting go. Feel the sensations in the bottom of your feet. Soften your face. Relax your jaws. Just be. As we lay here, let's just start with remembering that we're all connected, that the mind, the body, and the spirit is all connected. As a matter of fact, it's one. When you nurture one, you're nurturing the other. When you neglect one, you are neglecting the other. So let's find a balance. Our body, our mind, and our spirit. Gently begin to open your eyes. Move your fingers and your toes. Draw the knees to your chest. And let's turn to one side or the other. And take a moment to breathe in and out. And gently start to push yourself up into a seated position. And we're going to end the class sitting up. Bring the palms together to your forehead, your lips, and your heart. Take a breath in and out. Thank you for coming to yoga tonight. And thank you for honoring and nourishing your body, mind, and spirit. Namaste.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I hope it works for you.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yes. How you feel?
I feel kind of stiff.
Oh, it's a work in progress.
For sure. I need work.
you know, sometimes the body, sometimes when you get shiatsu and all that, if it's been a while, first you feel more stiff and sore, then before you loosen back up again. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're very welcome. And hope you have a good night. And say hello to the master of the cat for me, Frank.